Hello everybody, Trekkie here with another episode of the Next World Generation. Today we're gonna do all the things. And when I say all the things, I don't mean all the things. I mean not even just like the minorest bit of the things is what we're gonna be doing today. Hello Chickie. Alright, let's go over here. First thing I wanna do is I got myself some guy sals or I like to call them gristles. Got myself some of the gristles. And there's some chocobos spawned over here. So let's go grab ourselves a chocobo. And I like to call them cocobos. You can probably see it jumping over there. He's happy. He knows I'm coming to tame him. There's a male and a female over there. I'll take that brain because, a lot missing brains. So let's grab ourselves a cocobo. There's his lady friend. We're gonna want both of them. So we can breed them, get better chocobos. Let's grab this. Just click him with a guy cell, which you could find. Basically, you find him on the ground like this in like foresty biomes, which we have plentiful amount of. And you just right click him, stop jumping away. And just like bones for wolves, it might take a few, and you see hearts, and he's like, "Yay! I am now tamed." He won't follow you automatically. We're actually going to need this feather. Um, let's get his lady friend. Don't be a bitch. Okay. Now, they're tamed. You'll see they have a little red collar. Now, to tell between the male and the female has just the same colored feathers on her head, if she would stop turning toward me. So you can see the feathers in the back of her head are the same color as her. She's yellow. And the male one, he has like rainbow colored ones on the back of his head. It might be, yeah, you can see it kind of. So that's how you tell between the two sexes. And for every variation of the cocobos, it's the same. Um, Yellow is the most basic of chocobos. You could get up to gold, pink, and red, which are the fastest and the best. They can fly around, all kind of crazy stuff. Of course, there's rare ones you can find in the Nether and the End. So they'll just run all over the place in the most annoying way they possibly can. So they're hard to keep control of. What you're going to want to do is stop walking away. And the other ones can take fall damage. You're going to just want to right click it with a feather until you see the hearts. That means it is now on follow mode. We're going to bring it back home. Hello, Chocobo. Hello, Cocobos. How's it doing? They're pretty cool. Who doesn't like Cocobos? I mean, honestly. The yellow ones, I mean, they're not the fastest. They don't really have any special abilities. I mean, they can walk up a single block. And they're just generally good for travel. You can put saddlebags on them where they can carry some stuff for you. But they're just cool. Who doesn't like chocobos? I mean, honestly. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. And there's a guy cell right there. A gristle. Okay, I need you to just stand there now. There's two puffs and there's a love. Love follows you. The first puff after it, well, it's just makes them stay. But it only seems to make them stay until after like the chunk is not loaded or you relog, and then they'll go back to wander around mode, which they get lost real quickly. Actually, I need him to drop another feather. Are you gonna drop another feather for me, buddy? I drop a feather. Y'all drop feathers all the time when I don't need them. The cool thing about the feathers is, aside from just being chocobo feathers, and they can be used for chocobo stuff, they count as normal feathers. Not for every mod, not all mods recognize it as a feather, but you can make arrows with them. So as long as your chocobo is standing around, every so often they'll drop a feather, and you could use it for. So basically, just by having chocobos standing around, you're able to farm feathers, which is really cool. And if you don't have a steady supply of arrows or chickens, then it's a good thing. Definitely a good thing. Okay, we need the feather. Come on. Come on. I can't remember if it's one feather or two string. I think it might be two string. Let's have a look. Let's get ourselves a piece of leather. What we want to make is a saddle. And I can't remember if it's two feathers and one string or two string and one feather. I always forget. Let's try. Click on that. I think it might be this. Yep, it's a single feather. Thank God. Put a chocobo saddle on it. Do I have a Chocopedia? Now, if you have a Chocopedia, you could name your chocobo, set it stance, whatever, you know, and other things. But I don't have one, and I don't have enough feathers for it. So, plop a saddle on it. As you see, it now has a saddle, and when you have a saddle on it, it'll stay in stay put mode, which is what I like. And then you can just right click to get on it, and you can walk up things. I'm not jumping, see, but they will take fall damage, the yellow ones, so you got to be careful. When I run around with chocobos, I like to keep a couple gristles on me, because then you can just right click the chocobo and it'll heal. Now, another cool thing about the gristles is you could, of course, to get more, you have to plant them like you would wheat on tilled soil, and they could be made into food for you, pickled gristles, and a rare chance for that when you break them when they're fully grown is it'll grow like a loverly gristle or a golden gristle, which will help you breed. Which you need to breed your chocobos and possibly get better versions of chocobos. So lots of cool stuff to do with them, and I'm glad and it really just makes exploring the world that much better. Who doesn't want to explore the world with chocobos? I think that's the actual mod's motto. Explore your world with chocobos. What the hell? Oh, it must be the thing up there. Oh, that's a bad wisp. Luckily, wisps do not seem to target chocobos, and he dropped a feather. So that's good. We could grab the female and put a saddle on her and have her stay put over there. But I ain't worried about it right now. Once I tame her, she won't despawn or anything. So I put a roof on the house. Pretty cool. Just a standard box house with a triangle roof. You know, nothing fancy, but like I said, with the micro blocks, it just, I don't know, it just looks nicer than a standard house of this would probably look. No! I totally did not do anything to it. Alright, let's get this out of here. One thing, of course, I'm going to want to do now is move stuff up into here. Of course, I mean, I actually have a house to live in now. What is this up in the sky? Oh, it's those Tinker's Construct clouds. I really wish they would. I mean, you could configure them not to spawn, but I forgot. Now they're going to be there. Forgot to configure it. Oops. Of course, I got a nice eye view of our Norman village. But yeah, I definitely going to want to start moving my stuff up here. At least my bed. Let's go grab our bed and at least put that up here. Wee-oo! They're so adorable. I love the chocobos. The chocobos. I love my chocobos. The highest tier chocobos are really fast. I mean, they can actually fly. I mean, you could just fly through the air, so it's pretty neat. I hear something up. Oh! Oh!
I'm different.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, it's getting ugly around here. Sleep? Sleep? Fuck all of you. Yeah, you didn't know about that. Oh, the sucker blew up my. Oh.
That's all I can say.
He has a sword. That's convenient because I actually need a sword. I actually needed a sword, so thank you. Wow, it's dangerous down here. This is why I want to move up into my house as soon as possible. And my chocobo took a little bit of damage. So let's demonstrate the healing possibilities of Gristles. He is now healthy again. It's always good to carry a couple around with you. And if you have saddlebags for him, even better. Let's put the stuff. I'll move the chests over in my own time, but they blew up my crafting bench. That's just not cool, man. Why would you do such a thing? Just go up into my house and blow up my stuff? What's wrong with you? But mostly I just want my bed.
Thanks anyway.
I blew up my other.
I'm different.
I'm different. Clock because I can't just look at the sky and tell what time it is. This is the sentry turret. Okay. 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 Let's go be official and put our bed in our house because now we aren't living in a hole anymore. We actually have a place to live. Still a lot of work to be done, but you know, whatever. Actually, let's grab a thing or two while we are up here. A thing or two while we are up here. That's not it. That's not it either. I hear a wisp, and that's never a good thing. Let's get some birch wood. Just all the things. Let's get it. Is that the red one? No, it's a green one. I don't have the arrows to spare to shoot it, so I'm not even going to bother. I hate wisps. I really, really do. Like at my earliest convenience, I'm going to be trying to nullify that node with a pure node. Here a splashing. Look how fast I eat these. Just right click them and you get a whole bunch. Since I don't have a proper farm, this is basically how I get food. They saturate well though. Let me get rid of some of this extra junk in my inventory. I really don't need the gunpowder right this second. I don't need these. I just don't want blue balls. I'm sorry. Blue balls is not my thing. Kind of have a thing against blue balls actually. Creeper must have went off there. Or maybe it was just like that because this whole side of the mountain is just ugly. I'm going to have to change it to grass so it looks at least a little bit nicer. To do. So let's just plop down our bed. Actually, I want to make a little bit of a bedroom. Let's just plop that down right there for a minute. So what we could do to make walls within the house is just use these slabs. Yeah, just go here. Sometimes they don't show. I don't know why it does that, but wouldn't mind doing one of these numbers. Okay. Yeah, and now we could have a room. Of course, I'll make walls for it, but what are we looking at here? Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect for a crafting, or not a crafting, but a enchanting setup. People messaging me on Steam, but you know that's life. That's life, you know. Steam. It's just how it works. I'm afraid. Dunk. Easy to make a room setup. And I might even change it. Oh, it's clearly not. You know, if the bounding boxes would show up properly, I could do this a lot easier. Yeah. But see, now we got ourselves another room. I might make this a little taller so I don't feel like I'm bumping my head. But then it looks weird because this doorway's that. So yeah, it's going to have to be. Doesn't matter. We're not very tall people. We're not tall people at all. We're just 2 blocks high. We're not like ender peoples. We just don't have that ability to be tall. And this could be our kitchen. Walk in here to the kitchen and see? A little bit of differentiation. Looks nice. These microblocks are just a godsend, really. And I could have my room over here. Do the same spiel. I ran out, but same deal over here. Have my room over here. Could be my enchanting setup. I might have to remove this door because it'll obviously be blocked. Over here, some storage, some basic things until I make some better housing for all the things. But one thing I really want to do this episode is set up some sort of smelting system. Because you know, you smelt it, you dealt it. But oh, that's just fuck you. Just fuck you, bastard. If I had arrows, I do have an arrow. I have a arrow, 3. There's probably no chance I'll hit it. Oh, I did hit it. Suck, failure, freak. 2. If I could pull off a hat trick. Where is the bastard? I didn't pull off a hat trick. Sorry. This is where I want my forge to go. My Tinker's Construct Forge. That thing's really going to annoy me. Maybe I could sneak up on it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you bastard. I hate those things. I don't have a flint on me. Oh, fuck. Why? Just why do they have to be flying things? So annoying. So I really just I'm gonna clear away a square here, and then I'll get my stuff set up, and we'll set up ourselves a forge. This way, I have something to do with smelt my stuff between episodes, and y'all can see me build it. So I'll be back when that bit is through. All right, we're back. I've cleared a little square area around here. Now, mind you, when I'm done, like as I progress, stuff is not just gonna be so bluntly, like this. I'll be adding designs as I go, but right now in the beginning part, I don't really have the means to really get too fancy. Unlike my house, which is a box, but it looks nice. I do. I like it. I like the house. I do, even though it's simple. So I cooked me a shit ton of seared bricks, some glass. I got some lava, and all that good stuff. So obviously the first thing we need to make this thing is 9 seared bricks. I guess we'll just make 10. Or even more. And to get a book with it. But we'll worry about that in a second. So I want a spaced, at least walk thing. So 2, basically 3 over. Yeah, so it has to be here. This is where our base is for this machine. I've built this in an earlier episode, but we're going to do it again for the sake of it. Now we need some smeltery drains. I got plenty of this stuff, so I could just go wild right off the get-go. Let's make 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to need little spouts or spigots or whatever they like to call them. What are they called? Faucet? Okay, well, one of those. Gonna need a smeltery controller. That's where you put the ores in, and that's basically that's the key block. As long as that thing remains, it'll retain the memory of the whole structure. What else do we need? We need lava. What is this? Chiseled seared slab. We need lava. Where is it located? Lava seared tank, which is a glass. We're gonna need I want to get a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 glass worth. 5 seared tanks. That should be more than enough. Gonna want some seared glass. glass and a 5, so I'm going to want 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can't count. 1, 2. It's weird. Anyways. Click, click, click. I'm going to want 4. What's it? 4. 4 casting bins and 2 casting tables. It's quite a laundry list. So we're going to put our smeltery controller right here. Let's get our lava tanks here. Tank dunk on the corner. Yeah, you always put them one over. You got the middle, and then you put the next level one up and over. Yeah. All right, we're going to want our drains now. Want the small dot facing outward, so you always face the direction you want the spout to be out from. So that's our first level. Most of our good stuff. Basically, we got it going. Now we're going to dig holes for our casting basins and casting table. Oh, there's appetite. Not too concerned about appetite right this moment in time. The casting bin. These are basically for extra that we don't need, or we can make solid blocks out of this basically. And our casting table is going to be on this side. Just put our faucets where these holes are. Now this thing should have formed. Yeah. And we only have 9 spaces because, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's just a single layer higher. Basically, the taller you make this thing, the more space you have to build stuff in it. Just a little bit of glass, because we don't need a whole lot. I may make more glass. What the hell, right? Got plenty of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's all I'm going to make. Click, 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 click. And the rest of this is just going into bricks. Because we're gonna buff this thing up. We're going to pump it up. Click and click. Yep. We're just going to buff it up is all we're going to do. I don't know why I made 5 of these. That's completely uneven. Oh well. We'll do something fancy. Still got 2 more of those things to place, but we'll worry about that in a minute. I know what I'll do. I'll go click, click. There we go. See? That'll be... that'll just be using the blocks, basically. Okay. Keep forgetting I don't have auto place. I don't have inventory tweaks, so it doesn't auto refill my bar. Oh yeah, we're gonna be able to put tons of stuff in this thing. That's why I always grab a whole bunch of materials off the start. Basically, to get this much, I got 4 stacks of gravel, 4 stacks of sand, and 4 stacks of clay. This is a pretty sizable structure. And we're just going to do as we do. Yeah, just one more go around. Ooh, not even a go around. Oh well, we'll worry about that later. Missing faucet somewhere. Ah, here we are. And the only thing we really... Oh, we got it made it pretty big off the gecko. All we need really right now is lava. Lava is the okay. Don't put it in there then. Lava is the fuel for this whole construct. I'll get more lava in my off time. I didn't bring no ore with me. But now you can see our selection is... And we can even scroll down a bit. You could put a whole bunch of junk in here. Let's go find something from our chest of goodies. Down here and smelt something. Actually, the first thing we should obviously smelt is brass so we can make molds. So we can actually make items. Or actually make tools. No, don't do that. Alright, let's just toss this in. Good man. Alright, we got... So that's, what, 3 per copper. So we want 21 and 7 copper. That should be more than enough to make all the molds we need. I'm gonna need some wood as well, because we're gonna need to make table. Let me grab my iron. Yeah, woo! Let's go, Chocobo. Actually, let me grab this gristle. Heal you up a little bit. Took some damage. When I cut, I accidentally put down a turret, and the Chocobo was right in front of it. I was like, oops! My bad. Sorry, Mr. Choco. Didn't mean to inadvertently try to put you up against a shooting wall there. But, you know. Wisp tore up my... These... Where did it go? These things ain't really that powerful at all.
Why?
Like, you even touch the damn thing and it breaks. If I really want to wipe out the wisps, I'm going to need some really good turrets. And right now, I just don't have the resources. Actually, I made a berry medley, which is a combination of 3 different kind of berries. Let's see how much this fills. 2, not too bad. If you got a bunch of different berry bushes, it's an easy way off the get-go. I don't know if they stack or not. Probably not. Okay, so we're gonna make a lot of aluminum brass. Ding ding. Oh yeah, and still tons of room. So that was 21 and 7. So that's what, 28. 28 ores at once in here, and still got plenty of room. Probably at least half a stack or 40 would fit in here at once. And once that's done melting, it'll do its thing. In the thought I heard something. In the meantime, let's get our basic benches and shit set up. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse-moi. I made a noise. Probably wasn't pleasant. So I need 12. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Need one of those, one of them. Need a crafting bench and need a singular thing. Okay. All the things. I have not made these yet in this world, so. Alright, we got this. Stencil table, pattern chest. We're just going to put these off to the side. Over here. Oh, that's not where I wanted it at all. Just set it over here for now. Part builder and tool station. Part builder, tool station. And the rest of our stencils. And we have lots of aluminum brass. About 28 ingots worth. Basically, we're going to need to make at least 1 cast here. Just one here to make an ingot cast. Let it harden. Take these blank patterns out first. Just click over next, or don't. I guess you don't make them like that anymore. Luckily, you can just put it back in there and it'll remelt it. Maybe you put it around an actual ingot? Let's try that. The mod's changed a lot since its inception, so that should do it. Yeah. Okay, now we got an ingot cast. I'm just going to leave this one over here. Fuck all you. Let's sleep real quick. The influx of zombies. Oh man. I love it. I do. Burn, babies, burn! There are a lot of you! nuts to all of y'all. Alright. Back to our business. And the thing melted back into that. Oh. God damn it, stop bouncing off the sucker. Anyways, to make a cast, okay, what we're going to want to make first, obviously, is a pick. So, make a pickaxe head cast. We're going to need, where's the just regular tool rod, and we're going to need a tool binding. Just as for sake of, demonstration. Now to make casts of the stuff, just like the ingot, you're going to need the parts for, to make the mold, so you could actually make metal tools. So if we want to make a pickaxe head mold, we're going to need a pickaxe head thing, just something to pour it around. And you put the pickaxe head thing in here, because we're trying to make molds, because you need these brass molds to make metal tools. So you put that in here, you pour the brass around it, and now you got a brass pickaxe head cast. And the same with the others. So now we got this, we got a stick. You might be able to just make it straight from a stick. Oh, damn it. There's so many of them. Fuck you. I know this guy's trying so hard. Let's see if we could give him some ammo and eat some food. Eventually, I'm just gonna have like a firing squad of these things around it. These ones aren't attacking me, so they're not anything I'm worried about. Okay, let's try making another cast. You can't make a brass tool, so at least you could collect the one that misses with. Alright, let's see. Can you just make one with a stick? Do you have to actually make a... Oh. No, you have to actually make a tool rod. Okay. I mean, these little things they drop, the wisps, they're good for aspects. It's a pink one too, aggravated little bastards. Let's make a... let's stop getting sidetracked. Let's make a tool rod. Alright, we got a wood rod, because it's totally not the same as a stick. Totally not the same as a stick. Alright. And wooden rod. Why is it not letting me make a wooden rod? Oh, there it is. Okay. Probably just lag or something. Or some kind of thing. So now we don't ever need to make these again. So I don't need these stupid tools, because I don't want a wooden pickaxe. So we'll always have a wooden rod. We'll always have these things. And now we have all the things. And basically what we would do is put these where we just put the tool rod basically back down here, the same as this. If we have a metal in there we want to make a tool out of. Right now I have just how much? 24. So that's at least 2 full blocks. I'll just make a block. You can remelt them later. 24 and like several ingots. So we're going to make a tool real quick. So yeah, got a block of aluminum brass. Usable for beacons. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, but not enough for another. Basically, later, if we wanted, we could just remelt them down, put them in the thing, because you could always remelt everything you smelt. So, that's definitely useful. You can't put them in here, though, so I'll have to move my tool chest up here. Come on, give it to me. Gimme, 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 gimme. Let's do this. I mean, you could put the glass on every side, too. You don't just have to do it in the front. I just don't have a lot of glass at this particular juncture in time. Alright. So when you're deciding how, like maybe if you have already ingots, you will say, oh, how much am I going to need to make these patterns? Well, you just mouse over them. Material cost, 1. 1 means 1 ingot. This is 0.5. That means half of an ingot. And this is half as well. So you need 2 ingots to make a iron pick. So 1, 2. Let's grab all of our things. Just shift click. Wait for these to smelt. Put down our things right there. So it's always good to plan ahead. You just look at the cast and you're like, this is how much I need. And ores, like an iron ore, gives 2 ingots. That is basically doubled. Whatever you have gives you double. I think except cobalt and ardite don't give doubles. But everything else, like all the standard vanilla stuff, if I got gold, give me 2 gold per ore. It's a nice way of doubling your ores early on in lava. I mean, it's pretty efficient. It takes a while to use up a good bit of lava. So, hey, Viddy. Bearded Dragon's on my thing. So now it's melted. It's red. So we just pour it in there into the brass mold. You can't do it with a wooden mold. Looks like it's missing a... Just grab it. Now you have your iron pickaxe head. Do the same with the tools. Click. And we need our tool bonding. My inventory is getting filled up really quick. Let's see if we can't toss anything of immediate I don't really need this or this. I'll keep the hold of that because I use it to close up my little hidey hole down there. And there, now we have everything we need to make a pickaxe. Simple as ever. Simple as ever. Now we just go over to our tool table. We select. Now you're going to need the advanced version of this to make the advanced tools. But for now, this will do. We're making a pickaxe, so we get our pickaxe head. I probably should have used a paper binding. In fact, I'm going to. I should have rode my chocobo down, but whatever. Whatever. Oh, he must not have been. He must not be very angry today. Usually, the pink ones always attack. Pink ones, orange ones are ones that are just going to be aggravated. They've had a bad day, so they're going to take it out on you. They're basically drama queens. Do I have any? I do. Okay. Let's make some paper. I'm going to make a paper binding because it gives you extra modifiers. I don't really need the iron binding. It's just 0.5 anyways. It allowed me to use just to even out of ingots. I don't have extra 0.5 ingots laying around. These are from Magical Crops. Okay, nothing happened. Let's run back up here. Make ourselves a nice pick. I should have brought a diamond with me, but I didn't. So, they once again destroyed my turret. Is it still there to decay? Looks like it decayed. I really don't care. Like I said, they're really weak. Not very good against enemies that can shoot back, basically. Alright, got paper. Gonna need to make a paper binding. Paper you make with the wooden ones. Put the tool bindings back in there. Basically, once you have all the molds, unless you ever plan on making stone or whatever tools again, you'll not really need those anymore. So pickaxe head, paper binding, which will give me an extra modifier, and iron rod. So we have 4 modifiers. If we didn't have the paper, we'd only have 3. Very useful for pickaxes. We're going to name it I love gold. We're going to name it I used to remember all the names of the Spyro dragon aspects for the various things, and I don't know what the name is. We're just gonna. It's not gonna be my last pickaxe. I'll just look it up again later. Planet Cracker, which is knock to Dead Space. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'd like to name it. Not right off the. Nah, we're just gonna. Actually, I have 3 tools. Let's name it Terran Republic. I've been playing a lot of Planet Side 2, so that's our thing right there. And we have our tools. That is basically how you make a metal tool. Oh, hello, Farmer John. How's it going? And now we're gonna go sleep the day away. Actually, we could look out our porch at the pretty sunset. So soothing, so soothing. Look out into our world, zombies, because zombies make the world that much prettier. They make it that much more appealing. Snooze the night away, and we have ourselves a diamond pick. Now, what we're going to want to do with this thing is add a diamond to it to make it be able to mine at diamond level, which is obsidian and anything a diamond pickaxe could mine. Going to want to add redstone to it to make it mine faster, lapis to give it fortune. You could also give it silk touch if you want, whatever you choose to do. They're actually very moddable. That's what I like about the mod is you can configure your tools as you wish. And we're still going to need to conquer that sucker. I'd like to conquer it, then tear it down, so it doesn't... Because it's just kind of... Well, I might leave it there. Who knows? But anyways, that's it for this episode. We got ourselves a chocobo, so we could run around and explore our world with chocobos. Makes traveling a little easier. You don't use food while you're riding around, so it's really nice. We set up our smeltery, so now between episodes I could actually smelt all my stuff. And to make tools as needed. This is going to be very helpful going forward to actually have a good set of tools, not this stuff that breaks it. Because these regular stuff, they break so quickly. At least these. And if you need to repair an iron tool, like Tinker's Construct, you just put it in there and you put iron, or whatever the material the tool is. It's determined by the head of it. If it was made of like bronze, you'd need a bronze ingot and such things. But either way. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Look forward to more. I'll see you all next time.